Welcome back. The next map is going to be Belshire Vestige,
Also known as the worst map in existence.
also known as the map where I have the lowest win percentage. I have
Yeah,
like
I really
44% on ladder on this map.
I told you my story, Zane, didn't I? About how I
You
cleverly walled in. In fact, if you
yes, you
get the
told you told me, but you didn't tell the viewers.
yeah, no, I think I'll tell the viewers now. If you
Yes.
take the camera down to Moonbaby's base, imagine I was spawning there as a Protoss playing against a Zerg, and I needed to wall in my natural.
Okay,
So of course
this
I
is
came
where you
down
want to
to
wall
natural.
off.
Yeah, you're showing where I want to wall off. Now imagine if I walled off the ramp to the right of that.
Oh, the
Imagine how
right.
useful that would be.
I don't think you know where you want to wall off.
No, I didn't.
Okay, well,
I didn't look left and see that there were two
okay,
other ramps.
this is where you want to wall off. I think this is where Bradley walled off.
Yeah, so I walled off that completely.
So the
And then
Zerglings could just come all the way around and
then
kill you.
The Zerglings stopped. They stopped at my wall in, despite walking around it, killed all the cannons, and then proceeded to kill me. It was a fucking great game. Anyway, let's cast the game for real.
Yeah,
Then
okay.
introduce the players.
Bottom right, orange Zerg, Moonbaby, match point. Top left, teal Zerg, Kaz.
Kaz, nothing.
cazminah.
cazminah is pretty even up to now. Kaz is somehow
Yeah,
one
if-
fly behind.
Yeah,
Very good achievement.
match point for Moonbaby. If he wins, it'll be a huge deal for the PuSy clan.
Yeah, great name by the way.
hmm
Oh, I forgot to mention, people in the stream chat want to see the loser of this best of 9 tie.
Die. Well,
Yeah.
when we did come up with the Showmatch, we did toy with the idea of the loser killing themselves, but neither player wanted to commit to that.
Oh, neither player wanted to commit seppuku.
I mean, even Moonbaby, and now I can see why. This is actually a pretty close series.
Yeah. This is pretty close. It's surprisingly close.
hmm
And in fact, the viewers in the stream wanted us to look out for Derek again, so I will be on Derek watch and let us out. Let us all know if we see Derek one more time.
But we do have Hatch first again from Moonbaby.
Back to the standard, no cheese.
Paul Hatch from Kaz.
What do you think Kaz's best option is here? Because I mean, muters don't. I don't think muters will be that useful on this map.
Well, muters are useful on every map. I think the thing is, all-ins are really good on this map because there's so many attack paths. I mean, like, if you look at the natural, walk out a bit, you can see there's 3 ramps.
I know very much about these 3 ramps.
Yes. And then even near the towers, there's so many attack paths, like, all-ins are going to be so strong here.
Yeah. And considering none of the players actually have ever taken a Zelnaga tower in this series, I don't think we're going to have to worry about that.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see if either player decides to make a roach. I heard that was a unit in StarCraft 2.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
No, I never heard of them.
I mean, they're not just in campaign. What?
Really?
Yeah.
They seem pretty OP. I mean, like, they're really cheap. They cost like nothing.
I mean, how can such an overpowered unit be allowed in multiplayer?
They never die. Yeah, they're pretty OP. Weird. Anyway, Kaz is finally getting her expand finished, and we'll probably not transfer any drones because that's not the way she does it.
Yeah. Well, she is actually. She's
Actually, funnily enough,
a bit too early. Yeah.
No, they're gonna. One of them was too early. Oh.
And as we talk about roaches, we do see Kaz in fact has made a roach warren.
Ooh, interesting. So what do you reckon she's going to be going for this game then? What does that indicate?
Well, we see she's made a roach warren, but Moonbaby's choice has been Baneling Nest. So
That's
I think they both plan to all in each other.
I mean, roaches stand up pretty
Roaches
well.
are very good against
so
banelings.
As long as she doesn't get swarmed,
That said, though,
she should be alright.
It comes a lot down to micro, and if you're not used to roaches, like if you don't make them very much, it's going to be hard to micro them well. So we'll see if Kaz manages to micro well with her roaches.
Let's have a look at the units count. We see 20 drones to Kaz and 27 drones to Moonbaby. So again, he has the lead there in economy already.
That by default sort of makes Kaz a bit more in. Actually, she just pops off 5 drones, 24 with another one in production. So the drone count's going to be pretty similar. And it looks like both players are just going straight units. No, Kaz goes for 2 more drones.
Kaz has 3 roach out now to 22 so
and we see Moonbaby's Zerglings on the way. But Kaz didn't get vision of them, did she? Maybe.
Oh, I didn't see. She's not going to have vision of them again until they get to the ramp. In fact, Kaz's roaches are going down the ramp.
These 3 roaches, yeah.
No, in fact, they've gone the wrong way. Oh no.
We see Baneling's morphing outside of Kaz's vision. The roaches are marching across the ramp. Is she going to pull back with the roaches?
That roach is like...
The roaches are still walking across the ramp. The roaches pull back. So many drones being taken down by these Zerglings. The Banelings come in.
Kaz just doesn't have enough units.
Kaz manages to deal with the Banelings fairly cost efficiently, but these Speedlings are going to surround the Roaches and kill them.
Yeah, I thought the Speedlings would be the problem here, because Kaz is getting there's too many for her to...
Moonbaby has a big drone count. I think this might be the end of Kaz's Showmatch life.
Sadly, the series is going to end with 7 games.
More Roaches popping out, but there's just too many Speedlings. I mean,
actually, no, she might hold now.
Maybe,
she's
but...
got enough Roaches to hold this, but she's lost so many drones. Like, she's down, what, 15 drones?
Yeah, but we can see here Moonbaby's decided to pull back for a bit. He's taking a third base. I mean, if he made units instead of this third and extra drones, he probably could kill her, but he just wants to play it safe, I suppose.
Kaz has a lot of drones going down to her natural.
Yeah, I mean, the drone count isn't too bad for her, but it's the army supply difference as well. I mean, the supplies are fairly close, but this third base as well, Kaz also has to make a spine because she's scared that she's gonna like get attacked by Zerglings soon. She's gonna march across the map with Roaches, which I don't think is a good idea considering there's
gonna
bunch
miss
of
all
Zerglings.
the Speedlings again because she still doesn't have an Overlord over there. It's
Comes
interesting. Second time. Oh no, she's mining from it now. She
comes back to what I said
Kaz.
about attack paths. There's so many attack paths on this map. It's really easy to get confused.
Yeah, absolutely. The Spine Crawler finishes just in time, but it's going to die really quickly.
It's going to get surrounded. The Roaches aren't even going to bother turning back. They're just going to go... But we can see Moonbaby has 3 spines protecting his natural. I mean, she can go kill this third, but Moonbaby doesn't care about it. He has over double Kaz's drones. More Roaches coming out, a spine in the main. Interesting.
This wouldn't be the first time Kaz has come down from such a negative position. I mean, she did bring that game
on Newkirk
5 back, yeah, to bring it back to 3-2. So she could do this. She's not out of it yet.
She's not even going to kill the third. The Roaches are going to get surrounded by Speedlings.
Oh no, there's way too many things.
Yeah.
They needed to all be bunched up in a corner. That was the only way they were going to survive there. Now she's sacking them one at a time.
The Roaches decide it's probably a better idea to pull back to the natural, which has one drone mining at it. No Derek in sight.
No Derek, yeah. Might be the only saving thing for this game for Kaz. If Moonbaby suddenly decides to Derek all his drones.
Yeah.
See how I made that a verb?
Yes, verb, noun, adjective.
It's all the things.
Yep.
That is the most Derek drone I've ever seen.
These 3 Roaches are going to get surrounded by the Speedlings. I think this is going to be it. What do you think went wrong for Kaz this game?
It was her macro again. She just couldn't keep up with the production. That and she'd rallied all her Roaches away, so she wasn't able to hold and didn't have the vision to see that it was coming. If
she had more vision, I mean, if you look even now at the mini-map, you can see there's so many orange overlords belonging to Moonbaby everywhere. And Kaz
but on Kaz's view, she can see like the natural a bit and third a bit.
Yeah, she has barely any vision. Like when it comes to the attack paths in the middle, she can't see anything. And when you look at Moonbaby's vision, he has vision of the entire map. I mean, this is 11 minutes in, but I think when the main problems happen...
Overlord speed and he's pulling all his overlords back. What do you think he's doing?
I think he wants to do something fancy to end the series. He complained about losing on Newkirk only because he tried to do a Hydra drop, so I think that's what he's trying to do.
Oh yeah, I see the Hydra.
Yeah.
Alright then, I think he's got it this time. I mean, his macro is too strong.
Yeah, I mean, Kaz is still so far behind on drones and so far behind on army. She's half the supply of Moonbaby. Less than half even.
Yeah, she wasn't in this bad a position last time, at least last time she had been poking with lings.
Yeah, on Newkirk, Moonbaby was only on 2 base. But now we can see, well, Kaz is taking her third, but it's not going to matter.
No.
I mean, by this time, by the time on Newkirk, the Hydras were in the Overlords, Kaz already had the lead, but now she's so far behind.
Yeah, her Spire won't even finish, I don't think. Actually, no, her Spire will probably finish just as the Hydras arrive.
It depends if she goes for an Idra GG or a Fantasy GG. So, double Spire actually from Kaz.
Going for those upgrades.
Yeah,
she
but
desperately needs them.
I think the chances of even one of them researching anything is very low. Very, very low.
Ah, I see this.
We see Kaz sending some drones to the third, but still, she's 12 drones down.
So Moonbaby is splitting his overlords into 2 different attack groups, one going for the main, one going for the natural. I don't think he knows about the third yet.
The overlord's flying across the map and Kaz has no idea they're coming because she has no vision on the map.
And she spots them now in her natural, but she hasn't seen the ones in her main.
Yeah, it's too late. The units are coming out.
The units are coming out. I don't know if she'll be able to clean up the ones in the natural.
I think the ones in the natural... the ones in the natural are probably enough to win the game, but the Hydras in the main are going to seal the deal.
Pulled all her drones into her main, which is exactly where the Hydras are and now everything.
She's going to burrow, but it won't matter. She can turn one of the overlords into an overseer.
Still hasn't made an overseer ever.
Yeah.
He hasn't made a single overseer in all 7 games.
GG.
GG comes out. Moonbaby is the victor of the series, winning 5-3.
So we have a 5-3 victory for Moonbaby. So, what do you think about that series in general, Bradley?
It was much closer than I was expecting. I think.
Yeah, me too.
I really enjoyed the Newkirk game. Has really turned that one around.
Yeah, that was very surprising.
What about you, Zane?
Yeah, I was expecting a 5-1 or 5-2 to be honest, but I think even 5-3, I think the games were a lot closer than that score even sort of represents, which is really interesting.
There wasn't enough cheese for my liking. I give Kaz's cheese a solid 7 out of 10. It was successful, but there was no style.
Yeah, you need them style points.
Yeah.
What about Moonbaby's cheese?
Moonbaby's cheese was like, he did, the one where he won, obviously.
It was okay. But
it was okay. Again,
I think that cheese in game 1 deserves a lot of criticism.
I gave that a 2 at the time, and I stand by that. I don't think it was very successful at all.
What about 1?
Well, I gave it an extra point because for style. I can't remember why now.
Okay.
But I remember I gave it an extra point for some reason.
So yeah, it looks like the PuSy clan triumphs over the ICL clan, at least for now.
At least for now. We'll see if we can turn it around in 2 weeks' time.
I'm not quite sure who we're going to have in 2 weeks' time. But
Alright,
we'll see.
In the future on Imperial StarCraft.
So this concludes the first Imperial StarCraft Society show match. There will be many more to come in the future. Thanks for watching, viewers. See you later.
Peace.